Breaking news, Dana White was filmed punching back his wife in the nightclub on New Year's Eve. So I first saw this yesterday, and immediately, that's a wild headline, right? If you've been watching the UFC for any, amount of time, Dana White, you know how popular he is, all things like that. He's even more popular than most of the fighters, right? So Dana White punched his wife back at the nightclub. Immediately, I got to see this, and I'm watching. And first of all, it wasn't a punch. It was a slap. This is the more professional headline, and it also goes two ways, because I was reading this earlier this morning, and it said Dana White can be seen talking to his wife, Anne, who has her hands over her face before he grabs her wrist, and she responds by slapping him in the face. To me, that part is meant to, sort of make you think, it's setting up Dana for what it is, right? It's setting him up as the bad guy, which I don't necessarily think he is, man. I think people need to chill out. I think people need to realize that this is a man and a woman in year number 30 of a marriage or a relationship. I don't know how long they've been married for. They've been together since 12 years old. A lot happens. You know what I mean? I couldn't even imagine that. I'm only 26. You get what I'm saying? Throughout my whole life, before I was born, they've known each other. You get me? That's a long time. These were the statements. Dana White said, "You heard me say for years, there's never any excuse." He said, "I've said that, and now I'm here talking about it." He goes on to say how long they've known each other. He says, "I'm embarrassed. There was definitely a lot of alcohol, but there's no excuse." There may be no excuse, but there could be a reason. This is the wife talking. Dana and I have been married for almost 30 years. To say this is out of character for him is an understatement. Nothing like this has ever happened before. We've talked this through as a family, and we've apologized together. I just hope people will respect our privacy for the sake of our kids. That's where it should end. That right there, if we're being honest, folks, is where it should end. This was a family thing. This was an in-house thing. This is not something that we should have a bird's eye lens looking into. And something in-house happened public, and I think people should chill out, right? But that's not what's going to happen. The popcorn's going to come out. This is like Avatar 2 dropping, right? It's a big deal. It's packed out theater. I believe that MMA Media is going to use this as an opportunity to make Dana White into a bad person. If you like the video, leave a comment and follow for more.